Welcome to my channel. Quotes Station. If my mind can conceive it, and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they have been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration. It's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion. Hating people because of their color is wrong. And it doesn't matter which color does the hating, it's just plain wrong. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Champions are not made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision. They have to have the skill and the will. But the will must be stronger than the skill. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. I'm a fighter. I believe in the eye for an eye business. I'm no cheek turner. I got no respect for a man who won't hit back. You kill my dog, you better hide your cat. Often it isn't the mountains ahead that wear you out. It's the little pebble in your shoe. I've wrestled with alligators. I've tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning and throw thunder in jail. You know, I'm bad. Just last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. To be a great champion, you must believe you are the best. If you're not, pretend you are. The service you do for others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. Only a man who knows what it is like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with the extra ounce of power it takes to win when the match is even. The man with no imagination has no wings. What you're thinking is what you're becoming. The man who views the world at 50 the same as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Inside of a ring or out, ain't nothing wrong with going down. It's staying down that's wrong. If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, then they can sure make something out of you. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. You lose nothing when fighting for a cause. In my mind, the losers are those who don't have a cause they care about. I am America. I am the part you won't recognize, but get used to me. Black, confident, cocky. My name, not yours. My religion, not yours. My goals, my own. Get used to me. It's just a job. Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand. I beat people up. It's lack of faith that makes people afraid of meeting challenges, and I believed in myself. It's hard to be humble when you are as great as I am. I believe in the religion of Islam. I believe in Allah and peace. Others may know pleasure, but pleasure is not happiness. It has no more importance than a shadow following a man. Age is whatever you think it is. You are as old as you think you are. Jokes? There are no jokes. The truth is the funniest joke of all. I know where I'm going, and I know the truth, and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting, because they are the only ones that count. The fight is won or lost far away from the witnesses, behind the lines, in the gym, and out there on the road, long before I dance under those lights. What keeps me going is goals. It's not bragging. If you can back it up. I'm the greatest. I'm a bad man, and I'm pretty. We can't be brave without fear. All through my life, I have been tested. My will has been tested. My courage has been tested. My strength has been tested. Now, my patience and endurance are being tested. I never thought of losing, but now that it's happened, the only thing is to do it right. That's my obligation to all the people who believe in me. We all have to take defeats in life. Rivers, ponds, lakes, and streams. They all have different names, but they all contain water. Just as religions do, they all contain truths. Wars of nations are fought to change maps, but wars of poverty are fought to map change. I try not to speak about all the charities and people I help, because I believe we can only be truly generous when we expect nothing in return. The greatest victory in life is to rise above the material things that we once valued most. Truly great people in history never wanted to be great for themselves. All they wanted was the chance to do good for others and be close to God. Allah is the greatest. I'm just the greatest boxer. Wisdom is knowing when you can't be wise. Superman don't need no seatbelt. Life is a gamble. You can get hurt, but people die in plane crashes, lose their arms and legs in car accidents. People die every day. Same with fighters. Some die, some get hurt, some go on. You just don't let yourself believe it will happen to you. My wealth is in my knowledge of self, love, and spirituality. I will beat him so bad, he will need a shoehorn to put his hat on. If you even dream of beating me, you'd better wake up and apologize. I figured that if I said it enough, I would convince the world that I really was the greatest. When it comes to love, compassion, and other feelings of the heart, I am rich. I don't trust anyone who's nice to me, but rude to the waiter, because they would treat me the same way if I were in that position. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. There are more pleasant things to do than beat up people. No one starts out on top. You have to work your way up. Some mountains are higher than others, some roads steeper than the next. There are hardships and setbacks, but you can't let them stop you. Even on the steepest road, you must not turn back. You must keep going up. In order to reach the top of the mountain, you have to climb every rock. A rooster crows only when it sees the light. Put him in the dark, and he will never crow. I have seen the light, and I'm crowing. If your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. Even when I knew people were cheating me, what was important was how I behaved, because I have to answer to God. I can't be responsible for other people's actions. They will have to answer to God themselves. I am an ordinary man who worked hard to develop the talent I was given. You don't have to be in a boxing ring to be a great fighter. As long as you are true to yourself, you will succeed in your fight for that in which you believe. When you want to talk about who made me, you talk to me. Who made me is me. Throughout my life, I never sought retribution against those who hurt me, because I believe in forgiveness. I have practiced forgiving, just as I want to be forgiven. Only God knows what's in a person's heart, his true intentions. He sees and hears all things. Impossible is nothing. I could see it. I could almost feel it. When I proclaimed that I was the greatest of all time, I believed in myself, and I still do. The critics only made me work harder. Thanks for watching. If you like our video, subscribe us. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for next video notification. Once again, thanks for watching.